Well then, possibly for the last time with these characters, um, do we have any fun facts? Oh, and I will mention, we now have a new channel called Homebrew Glossary in
Hmm.
the game management section. It's got all of the fun little uh, extra homebrew bits. So, one to recall there. You can argue proficiency if it ties into your fun fact, even if it doesn't say so on your character sheet.
Fun fact, Pink is very scared right now.
Fun fact, George is allergic to dying.
Ooh, okay.
Fun fact, Pink is actually immune to dying, so sorry.
No, I'll be sad
Well,
if the bird dies.
I'll be sad if the bird dies. I'll be sad if the bard dies. The bird and the bard.
The bird and the bard. They've gone so far.
to start with a world fun fact, the Mirage Desert, if I recall the right name of my area, the Chilling Mirage, there we go. The Chilling Mirage of Edelstein has been understood, has not been understood since as far back as history goes. Nobody knows why the temperature drops so drastically as you enter the area, and they also don't know why people disappear if they go in too deep. Of course, you've now had a bit of an idea of why that might be.
Just a little.
Perhaps.
There have been no reports of anything in particular that lives in this desert. And so, we'll bring it over to Airjor.
Let's see here. The hamburger helper was the first spell that he ever learned.
Okay. So perhaps there might be some proficiency in a hamburger helper related check today.
Oh, good.
Okay. Given Pank's adventuring sort of history after leaving his tribe, it was only for a brief time, but it's not the first time he had partied up with someone.
Okay.
And therefore, but it is only a very brief time, and Pink watched them die.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
Pink has proficiency in watching people die.
Yes,
All right.
he can stomach it. Pink is.
Well, I'm sure the Alaskan bullworm can stomach George, so.
Indeed. Speaking of stomachs, yes. For the recap, last time you journeyed across the desert to the town of Thistle, where you came across a very empty-seeming town. Not many people around. George, you went to find we'll call it brothel, that Sadie's sister, Maddie, had been kept in. Trading your tan bag of, not tricks, tan bag of, it says here.
No, it was tricks.
Oh, yeah, tan bag of tricks. For entry, for also an audience with one of the more valuable assets of this place. You met with Maddie, who seemed to prefer staying here and ended up deceiving you, getting you to pick up one of the paralyzing slugs from the desert, knocking you unconscious. Pink, while this was all going down, Sadie used some sort of magic to convince you to stay with the camels, and then disappeared. Later, George came back, but it turned out it was actually Sadie in disguise who had also came to paralyze you with a similar substance. Waking up later in the desert the chilling mirage specifically in the desert, you found that all of your items had been robbed of you, and a pile of your magical items had been made about 15 feet in front of you. Sadie took a moment to sort of gloat over you before leaving with a group of the residents of Thistle, presumably. Then, as you wild-shaped out of your bounds, as a rumbling was approaching, you started untying George and trying to make your way to escape. But, interestingly, it seemed Sadie had come running back with the consciousness shifter, which she used to lure the master of the desert to a more favorable position to swallow you all. And that, well, actually first, in the very last moments of the session, George had obtained the consciousness shifter, pressed the button, and fallen asleep. But instead of finding the usual green motes floating around, he was met with a flood of purple motes of light, coming from where the mouth of the master of the desert had been in the real world, at which point we faded to black. Can I get a constitution check from both of you as I grab my dice?
At the top, just first thing of the session, Constitution.
All right. Good start to the session.
I hope I have as good of a start to the session. Well, I shouldn't have said that.
I really was wishing you wouldn't say that, in fact, because I got a 7.
Oh, I thought you had already rolled and saw that you had something good.
No, it was unfortunately not good.
Yeah, no, that's a 4 from me.
So a good start to the session.
Great start to the session.
All right. So both of you do not get a full rest from whatever time has passed.
Full rest?
And George, after some unmeasured amount of time... Oh yeah, we should also switch to this music here. After some amount of time, you seem to have the feeling of sand under your fingers. Just a very small layer of sand over some hard sort of stone surface. And there is a small, hard, possibly rock in your hands. Or in your right hand specifically. As it's laying on the ground. In wherever this room is. What do you do?
I try to get up, I guess.
All right. Coming to, you find yourself in a stone room. Some sort of old ruin, it would seem, made of specifically sandstone. This room is relatively square, and off on one of the walls, the wall farthest to you, there are 2 wooden doors. Also in this room seems to be a pile of various items strewn about amongst a pile of sand that you are partially resting in. Also in this sand, you see currently it's a very dark room. So in black and white, because you have dark vision, you see a large wing, presumably belonging to Pink, poking out of this pile of sand.
I move over to get the wing out of the sand.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Ooh, 18.
18, all right. So you are able to pull this figure out of the sand, and it does seem to be Hank.
Can I check if he's alive?
You check for vitals. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's a wow, that's a 6.
That's a 6. You can't really tell. There's something about this room, though. A sort of musty, almost rotting smell that seems to distract your focus.
I try to look at where this scent is coming from.
You're not quite able to parse an exact direction where that scent is coming from. It seems to just permeate the entire room evenly.
I try to look for a way out.
There are 2 doors on the far wall from this pile.
I head over to the doors.
Okay. Are you dragging Pink at all? Or are you just sitting him up wherever he was?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level on this Pank.
All right. Pink, you receive a Cure Wounds. I don't think you were injured, but hey.
Just to make sure, you get 10 HP back. To your full HP.
Yeah. I'll take it. I mean, doesn't Cure Wounds also cure like some status stuff anyways?
Nope, it's just
no, it's
healing.
just health.
Oh, okay.
But if you were dying, you're no longer dying.
True.
Oh, right. Actually, you know what? That is a good point. I should roll damage for being swallowed.
Oh.
That's going to be 40-10 to each of you.
Oh, good.
That's great. No, that's wonderful.
Of crushing. 2 of that is crushing, 2 of that is slashing. So it's going to be 8 crushing to both of you, or bludgeoning, and then 5 slashing.
So 13 total?
13 total.
Okay. So that would have been before the heal wounds?
That would have been before the heal wounds.
Okay, so then I get 10 back?
Correct.
All right, cool.
But yeah, I am gonna just set him on a sitting up and keep moving.
All right. And Pink, with that healing, go ahead and give me a Constitution check.
Dude, this dice is going to jail. This die. That's a 6.
6. All right. So yeah, you are still unconscious. George, you go to one of these doors. Are you going to pick the left door or the right door?
Let's go with the left door.
The left door. All right. So as you open this door, go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's a 15.
15. As you're opening this door, there seems to be some sort of suction force that's trying to pull inwards into this door. You get the idea that if you open this door fully, you will be sucked in. Do you continue?
I'm gonna go check the right door first.
All right. With the right door, go ahead and roll me another perception check.
That is a 10.
A 10. All right. Because you've noticed it before, there seems to be a similar force here. But no, with the 10 you wouldn't see anything further than that.
Oh boy.
The left door seemed to just, yeah. Well, you wouldn't know what would be different, so I'm gonna keep that secret. With the left door, you didn't notice anything beyond what's in this room.
So if Pank's here, does that mean our equipment's here?
There is, as you turn around and look at Pink in the pile he's next to, this is a pile of a lot of familiar items, yes.
I'd like to go collect my stuff.
All right. So, you regain the Cloak of Disguise, Epic Keytar, Potion of Fire Resistance, Slippers of Climbing, Tan Bag of Tricks is in here, your Sunblade, your Blade Beetle Dagger. This whole
The
time you've been...
amorphous rod.
The Amorphous Rod. If I roll below a 10, it's there. That's an 18. No Amorphous Rod.
Oh, no!
Dang.
A Healer's Kit, Lee's Clerical Magic Book, and a jar of good soup that, if I roll below a 10, it is broken. It's a 12. Your jar of good soup is intact as well.
Whew.
What you also notice
Is
as
the,
you go to rummage through this pile of various items is stuff that you didn't have yourself going into this. But specifically, well, first of all, you notice as you go to rummage through this pile, in your hand is that small rock I mentioned. It is your consciousness connector, and it is glowing. Or not your consciousness connector, your crystal connector.
It's... Oh, God. I'm gonna receive the message.
All right. So as you squeeze the crystal connector, you hear, "Hello, brother. This is Nuvian and Gregor. We just wanted to wish you folks good luck where you're going. Stay safe. Make good choices."
Mm.
And that's it.
What
We
a
are so
beautiful-
dead.
We're dead. This is...
Hearing this
We are
message play out,
dead.
Pink, you catch about where Gregor shouts in. So you don't hear the "Hello, brother, this is Nuvian." You just hear Gregor, the boy.
Double. I'm gonna hearing his voice. I'm gonna
start
kind of
coming
perk
to.
up for a second. Look around.
It's pitch black. You can't see a thing. Actually, you do see a
I
faint
don't.
glowing light from this crystal connector off in the distance.
Right. I don't have dark vision without my goggles.
So you're just in a dark room.
Hello, Gregor.
Welcome back to the land of the living. No,
George.
just me. Yep. You want to come over here?
I'll kind of like shuffle my way over.
Oh,
All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity
do I
check.
see his goggles?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check through this pile of rubble. Or pile of, not
14.
necessarily rubble, but items. 14? Yes, you're able to figure out where those familiar goggles are and pull those out. And Pink, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. We'll say as you slide over. Or shuffle over.
Okay, that's better. That's a 21.
21? All right. You don't sound to... It doesn't sound like you stepped on anything fragile or tripped on anything that would be trippable. You're able to dexterously, in the darkness, move over to George without much issue.
I'm going to kind of like hold out my hands in the direction of the goggles.
I'm gonna put one hand under the wing and the goggles on top.
As I'm putting on, I'm going to say, well, thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
So with that, Pink, you are now able to see all of these things that George was able to see. You see this room where on, we'll say the left side, there's this pile of sand and various items, many of which George has not picked out yet. And then on the right side of the room, this is a roughly square room. There are 2 doors, 2 wooden doors. And then also you notice just that persistent smell of rot.
I know you said that there's no source, but can I determine like whether this is just kind of general mustiness from dust and neglect, or if there's like, if there would be some sort of thing producing, like if it smells like organic in nature?
Sure, go ahead and give me a, we'll say, survival check.
That is a 16.
16. This seems to be a similar smell that you've experienced before, when after hunting something, you've had to deal with its entrails. And specifically, he dies.
He dies. All right, so it's just me.
Well, this is an interesting start to the session.
Hello?
Oh, and he's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, thank you,
Hank has
Discord.
survived.
Thank you. Discord just kind of like restarted on me.
So yeah, this is a similar to smell to when you're cleaning out the entrails of, whatever animal you've hunted. And specifically when there is something in the stomach that has been partially digested. That sort of rotting, decaying smell there. That seems to permeate the entire area.
Not a pleasant smell or situation we find ourselves in.
Indeed.
No. It's very distinctive smell.
Yeah. Smells like digestion.
And something is happening in the background.
Yeah, it's SpongeBob
perhaps.
playing his nose.
Ah.
Yeah. So, there are 2 doors. They both seem to suck you in. I guess we choose one of them.
Peggy's gonna kind of look at you like how I just did in the webcam with just like eyebrows raised, just kind of like.
Well, they're over there.
Oh, and I will mention, none of you have weapons except for, I think, the sunblade that you just picked up, George.
Rummaging around, what of mine do I find? If anything else.
Go ahead and give me a. Go ahead and give me a perception check, investigation check.
Okay. 15.
15. All right. So all of the things that you had, that you can find here, would include. You do stumble across with a 15 the wild enchanted arrow.
Okay.
And a couple of your radiant arrows.
All right. So I'll go ahead and put that down to like. What, 3 of them? 3, 4.
I think you had. How many do you have?
I had 21.
21? Okay, so we'll say you have. I'll roll a d20, and that's how many are left.
Sure.
Oh, you find 17 of them.
Wow. Okay.
You find a good amount of them in this pile of sand. And then there are plenty of other items in here as well in this pile that don't belong to you, but perhaps have ended up here in similar ways. If you want to pull any of them out or search for anything specific.
I guess I'll just look for a bow of any sorts,
A bow of
and
any
if not,
sorts.
then I'll just kind of
Let's see here.
stop looking around.
Interesting. Okay. So you find. You find yourself what seems to be a wooden bow that is a bit, very much weathered, but the string on it, interestingly, is much stronger than the makeup of the bow, which seems to be just almost sort of like a driftwood, a very cracked wood. But the string itself is oddly strong of a material for anything you've seen before. And this is going to be a bow that does +2 to damage.
Is there an item equivalent that I can add, or should I just add a custom item that's a bow
Add
+2?
+2 bow, yeah.
Like a rare bow, I think.
Most likely. Well, there's a item that's +2 weapon. I don't know if that includes the bow.
Yeah, +2 longbow, +2 short bow, whatever it is.
And then you can keep on pulling out items if you wish. Whether at random or something specific.
Would it be fine to just add a +2 longbow?
Yep.
I think that's all I'll look for, as long as I have my spells and some weapon on me.
All right.
Can I use the Sunblade as a light source?
I believe you can to light things up.
So I assume I don't have a backpack anymore, right?
No, your backpack has been taken.
Yeah, I'm just going through and deleting all my stuff that I don't have.
Oh god. Okay.
Yep, remove my back. All right.
So George,
Could
with
I-
that light from the Sunblade, go ahead and give me a new perception check with advantage.
Wow. Okay, that's a 12. Also, could I get a rundown of what items I have again?
Yes. So you have the Cloak of Disguise, Epic Heatar, Potion of Fire Resistance, Slippers of Spider Climbing, Tan Bag of Tricks, Sunblade, Blade Beetle Dagger, your Consciousness Connector, not Consciousness Connector, Crystal Connector. You do not see the Consciousness Shifter here right now. A Hero's Kit, Lee's Clerical Magic Book, and the Jar of Good Soup. Everything else has been taken from you.
Okay.
In addition to your money.
Oh. Fine.
Oh, right. We wouldn't have money anymore.
Correct. It has all been robbed off of you.
My family ring! No!
That has also been taken, yes.
And my component pouch with dirt!
Your dirt has been taken too, yes.
My
Not the
dirt is
dirt.
good!
Oh, no. All right. So would they have taken my clothes?
You actually, yeah, Pank as a Aarakocra, you do not have clothes anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So I have my bow, my arrows, my goggles, and my wild enchanted arrow.
Yep. I don't have armor either, do I?
Your armor has been taken, yes.
Well, shoot.
This is not a good situation.
Not a good situation.
So, George, as you light up this room, even with a 12, you do see a sort of sandy brown furry lump in the top of this pile of sand.
I moved the sunblade over towards it.
Okay, are you just like pointing it in the general direction?
Sort of like pointing it close to like in the stabbing range type of thing.
Okay. As you get close, this lump jumps up and you see Sadie also in this space with you. She's holding the consciousness shifter and she's going to make a dash for one of the doors. George, you are in stabbing range, so you can get an attack of opportunity as she tries and runs.
Only opportunity attack?
We'll say an action of opportunity.
I would like to cast Hold Person on her.
Hold Person? All right. Is that a wisdom save?
Yes, it is.
DC?
15.
15? Natural 17.
Ah.
So you cast the spell, and she seems to push through it, running with this consciousness shifter. She's going to get to one of the doors and start opening it. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Ooh, 30-20.
Dirty 20, all right.
That is a 19.
19? All right. So it's going to be George, Pank, and then Sadie is going to open this door.
Well, second time won't hurt. I cast Hold Person on her.
Hold Person, all right. Natural 19.
Well, fuck.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. I give Pank Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So it's a D8?
It is a D8. And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Pank, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I will draw my bow. Get an arrow.
Yes.
And you know in Fallout, like the VATS type of thing?
Unfortunately, I've not played Fallout.
It's a system where basically when you enter VATS, you can like aim at a particular part of the enemy's body and shoot like.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
like, I'm
know
gonna
what
draw my bow and kind of like VATS type of system, aim for her hand to see if I
Okay.
can get her to drop the consciousness shifter.
Sure. Go ahead and give me a roll to hit, and then another one as well.
Yep.
So 2 rolls to hit.
And is that +2 on the bow? Is that to hit?
It's only on damage.
It's down damage. Okay.
I thought it was on both.
Oh, sure.
I can read it.
Why not?
You have a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Oh,
Sure. We'll make it.
did
2
you
attack as
intend
well.
for it to just be hit?
Yeah,
that's
it's
fine.
fine to have it on both.
Okay. That will be a 14.
14. All right. Armor class 15.
So I assume I miss.
What were the
rather,
2
doesn't do
rolls? So you had a 14 and a...
Oh wait, hold on. I have Bardic Inspiration, right?
Oh, yes, you do.
So is that advantage?
You get a D8 that you can add to any roll.
A D8. I will do that. Is that after I roll?
I'll allow you to do it just because you just remembered.
Yeah, sorry. So it was a 14. So that's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. You are able to successfully hit her hand, specifically where the consciousness shifter is. Which arrow are you using here?
Regular arrow.
So all of your regular arrows have been taken from you.
Wait, I thought we said that we found 17 of my regular arrows.
Of your radiant arrows.
Radiant arrows. Damn, I deleted those ones. Oh no.
Wait, I still have your character sheet up. I should see them. Arrows. Radiant arrows. Extra d4 of radiant damage on top.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use radiant arrows then.
All right.
So that will
you had 3 radiant arrows before. So we'll say you have 2 radiant arrows in total then.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you had 17 regular arrows. Or 21 regular arrows. All right. So yeah. What was that number?
I need to roll my damage. So that's 1d8
right.
plus 6 plus the extra d4.
Yes.
Okay. Then plus that'll be 10
Really,
damage.
10
Since
damage.
she's such an unholy beast, she should get weakness to radiant damage.
I agree.
Ooh, all right. So with her disadvantaged strength throw at that attack, she does drop the consciousness shifter. And at the end of your turn there, she opens the door and gets sucked through. And the door slams behind her. The consciousness shifter, however, is in this room.
That's big. That's big.
Well, I mean, we don't have to follow her, do we?
Yeah, no, now we don't have to follow her.
Yeah. I walk over.
DM question.
Yes.
Are the motes flying around?
Perception check.
$17.
17. So you don't see any motes of light in this room. As I said before, it was very dark. But with
Right.
your dark vision and with that radiant arrow that just flew through the room as well, there is a sort of, not quite mist, but like there are particles in the air that you might postulate are tied to this smell.
I'm gonna walk over and get the consciousness shifter.
All right. You have the consciousness
Hey.
shifter.
If you will.
I will place my hand on it as well.
Just go into the realm, if you will. I need you to see something.
Sure, yeah. I will grab it and then pop.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna press the button as well.
Nothing seems to happen.
Well, that is... So anyways, when I pressed the button as I was being swallowed, I was surrounded in purple... So, I do believe we found what we were looking for here.
Purple. Like the pillar that's here.
Like the pillar that's here. This might be the pillar.
Maybe. Okay. What are
And-
the pillars anyway?
Well, I thought they would be less animate, that's for sure. No such luck on our side, though.
Yep. I guess we might need to follow her anyways.
Oh, was partially thinking we don't, but then I remembered what she did to us, and I would most certainly like to follow her.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like we can get out of here using this anyways.
No, it doesn't. So, onwards to find the girl in need.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this moment, you hear a slight rumbling, and that's followed by the hissing of gas in this room.
We should probably get a move on.
We should go. We should go now.
So Sadie went through the left door. There's also the right door.
Go through the left door.
You go through the left door. All right.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Leaving behind all of the items left in this room, you are sucked into the left door, of which you see a long corridor that has various branching paths off of it.
Am I attuned to either of my items right now?
We'll say you're... that's a good question. We'll say you're not quite attuned yet, since it has
Okay.
been a time.
I'm gonna try to look for any, like, footprints or something that would indicate where she ran.
Okay. So you both have dark vision to be able to see through this area. Go ahead and give me a perception check, George.
18.
18. All right. Interestingly, you do not see any footsteps, but what you do see are many, at first what look like many small rocks, we'll say. But as you watch them for more than a couple seconds, you notice that they are wriggling. Small, dark, rock-like things.
I'm gonna take the dagger and poke one with it.
All right. It seizes up and it's like all of the muscles inside of it sort of get pushed taut as it then just goes limp. This doesn't seem to have any sort of hard structure to it. It seems to be just this sort of fleshy lump.
Do I
And you said
recognize
looks
it
shadowy?
as the...
What's that?
I asked if it looks. You said it looks shadowy.
It's dark in color. All of your vision here is in black and white. There's no color
Right.
here.
Do I recognize it as the paralyzing...
That was a
creature?
much larger, about fist-sized slug. But this one is probably more like finger-sized, if not smaller.
Oh.
Probably about the size of like one stretch of your finger.
I moved the dagger away from it.
All right. And what you notice looking at all of these things on the ground, they do seem to be slowly wriggling towards you at a snail's pace.
And are there a lot of them?
There do seem to be quite a few. It's not quite like a swarm of bees, so to speak. But there are, there's not any sort of like meter-long stretch that there aren't a couple of them in.
I'll kick one to see what happens.
All right. So kicking one, it seems to go flying like any sort of like a very small fleshy beanbag. Just seems to fly off into the distance.
Oh, that don't seem to be too dangerous.
I would rather not take my chances. I take the Sunblade.
Okay.
I try to see if I can light the ground underneath us to sort of create a line between us and the snail thingies.
Okay. So yeah, there is. Oh, are you trying to like light the ground on fire a little bit, or like leave a little bit of this like oil residue from the sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So lighting up the ground briefly, with the residue from the sword, it does seem to keep them from crossing it. And they don't seem to try and go through it. But eventually the fire burns out. And they, if there are any in that sort of area, they will continue to cross where that fire was. And like the previous room you were in, you're once again still in a sandstone brick room, or corridor this time, where there's just sort of sand strewn about the ground as well. Just a very light coating of sand.
So I'm just adding the radiant arrows back to my inventory. I will cast. Um, 15. All right. At second level, how big is this corridor?
This corridor is probably about 30 foot in depth, and just along its entire length, there are various corridors that shoot off of it.
Okay. I'm gonna say to George, cover your ears,
Aye, aye, Captain.
and I'm going to cast that second level Thunder Wave,
Underwave, okay.
which is a 15-foot cube.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna kind of cast it about at the epicenter of as many as I can get at once.
Oh, those little worm things? Or like little
Yeah.
stone things? Alright. So you see them all... yeah. You see them all just pop. As their like
see-
little guts just kind of squeeze out.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah, I wish I could cover mine. Be a bit ringing for a little bit.
Indeed. Yeah, so that is audible within 300 feet. Good to know.
300 feet, yeah.
Sadie
With
just
this
hears a loud
Thunderwave.
crack of thunder.
Psychological warfare is fine against her.
Oh, for sure.
The walls begin to hiss. As it's the sound that you heard in the previous room of gas hissing it.
Let's make a run for it.
Yeah, it's time to go.
All right. There's probably about 14 different corridors coming out of this hallway. Which one do you choose? We'll say left side there are 7, right side there are 7.
Yeah, let me.
I choose the 11th one.
The 11th one. So
Yeah,
we'll
that's
say,
fair.
okay.
I'll follow.
Let's see. So,
I was about to just roll a d12.
I rolled a d20.
Yeah.
running down this corridor, there are a couple turns as you go. The ground is relatively flat, interestingly enough, as you go through these turns. And then you get to another similar area.
A corridor with more corridors.
A corridor with more corridors. At the end of this corridor, though, there is a door. A door.
Ah. Well, let's go through the door.
Yes, I agree.
We don't know where we are, where we're going. I don't think we have the time to discuss.
All right.
Nope.
And by the way, where did you place the consciousness shifter as you're going through this?
What was that, sir? I lagged a bit.
Where's the
I
consciousness
also
shifter
lagged.
right now?
Oh. I guess I would have it just tucked away.
Just like in your belt or something? Because you both don't have a bag.
Right, right.
Hmm. I do think I would have handed it back to George when he asked me to press the button.
Does the Desert Adventurer's clothes not have like pockets?
You would have pockets, we'll say. Because George, you do
Yeah,
you do have clothes on you at least. As you're wearing
Thank
your, I
God.
believe your fine clothes.
Well, I would have been wearing the desert clothes, wouldn't I not?
Those were taken from you.
Oh, oops. Well, I need to put fine clothes back in my inventory.
The item name was clothes, fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll put it in there, in the pocket, and that.
All right. So you approach this door, and you're planning to go through.
Yep.
All right. So taking the handle, opening the door, you're once again sucked through, where you end up in another corridor of corridors. There seems to be no real distinguishing structure to this area, other than that there are many paths that lead many places.
Hey, George.
Yes, Bank?
Can you pull out the consciousness shifter and press the button?
Yes, of course.
As you press the button, there is a faint, very faint, purple light in the center of the crystal.
Oh. You make a really good point to press the button.
It might glow brighter the closer we are.
I agree.
I guess let's just kind of press the button every once in a while as we move around to see if it gets brighter or dimmer.
Yeah,
As
And
we
it
pass
does
by
seem, when you
particular
press the button
corridors?
here, this light is staying on.
Oh. It's almost like a compass. All right, I guess we have some sort of divination rod.
Yeah.
As opposed
Is
to
that
an
what it
amorphous
is?
rod.
Moving.
I
Thank
suppose to an
goodness.
amorphous rod. One is a little more fun than the other, but
Yeah, you're right. The divination
I'll let
rod
you decide
is.
which
yeah,
one is
exactly.
that.
Dowsing rod. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I guess we should just watch to see if this changes in brightness as we get to a particular corridor.
So you just start walking down the length of the hole?
I do believe so.
All right. Walking down, and I suppose just pointing at various hallways, there is one that seems to be a little bit brighter than the others. This would be corridor number 7.
That way.
Yeah, let's go this way.
That's corridor 7.
Corridor 7. 7-Eleven. Isn't that
Oh.
funny?
7-Eleven. Someone should open a gas station named that.
That's what I
What's
was
gas?
thinking.
It was revealed to me in a dream.
Heading down this hallway, around various turns, you end up at a door, similar to the ones you've seen before. You think that through it, there might be more.
Shall we go through?
Of course.
I'll go ahead and open the door.
Okay. So, through this door is another room full of doors.
Ooh.
Looking down into this room, there are 3 doors on your left and 3 doors on your right, as well as 1 door all the way straight in front of you.
I do wonder if we were supposed to use this at the very beginning to see whether we were supposed to go through the left or right door, and we just got lucky.
Kind of imagining like the Geonosian hives where all the ways lead to the essential room.
Hmm.
And I'm hoping I'm right. I press the button.
The light turns off.
He said it stays on when you press it once.
Press it again.
Comes back on.
My bad.
So yeah, it's just kind of like constantly there, I assume, getting darker or brighter depending on how close we are.
Right.
Correct.
My bad.
And it does seem a bit brighter in this room. So you do think you're going on the right direction.
What if today's opposite day and we're supposed to go where it's darker?
Ooh.
We'll find that out when we get there.
So I guess we'll probably just keep walking around seeing what door it gets brighter on.
So it seems to be brightest on the farthest door from you, the one that was directly opposite to the door you entered from.
Let's go that way.
Yeah.
As you go to open the door, it does not seem to budge.
I push really hard against the door.
It budges even less.
I push less hard on the door.
It budges more?
I cast a simple gust at it. Very
Okay.
light blow of wind.
It's still not budging, we'll say.
You see, more and less are relative. If it budged a nanometer before and then it budged 2 nanometers later, it still budged more.
Yeah.
This creature is beyond my capacity for understanding its arcane and wicked trickeries.
This door
Um,
appears to be locked by something.
Oh.
It also seems to be a pole door.
I didn't try that. I get the hamburger helper out.
Mm-hmm.
I have it pull the door.
Hamburger helper pulls the door. Roll me a strength check with proficiency.
My proficiency is plus 3, 17.
It still does not move.
Dang.
It's actually
Is there any other door that seems to be letting off this purple energy?
The one you're pointing at seems to be the strongest. Otherwise, it is the same, still faint, but noticeable light that you've seen throughout the rest of this room.
I can't seem to get this door to open. Unless I were to start shooting it. But, well, it doesn't seem to like when we hurt it. Oh, wait, I could stab it with the sunblade. Do you think
What are
that's
you
a good
stabbing?
idea?
Okay.
How sturdy does this door seem?
It seems to be made of a relatively sturdy wood.
Wood. Yeah,
Shall I
sure.
stab the door with the sunblade?
Yeah, sure. Let's give that a try.
I Qui-Gon Jinn the door.
All right. So you try and stab into this door, and your sword just stops at the surface of it, as if it was made of stone.
Well, that was disappointing. I take my 2 fingers and Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So
As you
anyway, I
Eldritch
started
blast this
blasting.
door, the room does shake a little bit. Sand falls from the ceiling. And the walls, just because it's all a very sandy place. And also from the ceiling begin to drop these small little slug things. The ones that you'd seen in the hallway before. They just seem to start dripping down.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame on the door.
Okay. As you
See if I can
fire
just burn
a
it
flame
down without like causing
towards
vibrations.
it. Okay. Okay. As you produce flame at it, it just seems to blow off to the side. I'm just gonna mention, I was looking at just now some enemy stats, scrolling through, and there's just an enemy called Goon Balloon.
Why? Excuse me?
There's just an enemy called Goon Balloon.
What?
Yeah, naturally, obviously.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
for
of
You
your
tell me you've never heard of Goon Balloon?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got claws apparently.
I mean, what would you expect it to have? I mean, like Goon Balloon, man.
It's like a gas attack of sorts.
Well, yeah, what else would it be?
I don't know.
Oh, quit. This is such a stupid. Does identify weakness based on the wording does not specify creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast identify weakness on the door.
Okay, go ahead and give me a investigation check, I believe it was.
It is a 15 insight check.
Insight check.
Insight, please. That's a 15.
So with a 15, you get the idea that this door is weak to the solution to this room's puzzle.
Shit.
I pick up
Yeah.
one of the slugs and I just toss it at the door.
Like one of those like gooey hands, it just sticks and then slops off. Go ahead and give me a Constitution
I wipe off my hand.
roll here. Okay.
And that's a 9.
9. All right. So you wiped off your hand. Nothing seems to happen.
I'm gonna walk back down the corridor and like gaze at the doors and around the room to see if there's anything that just looks out of the ordinary or if it just looks like a decrepit room.
With your dark vision goggles, you do notice that above each door is a torch that's unlit.
Is there also above each door?
Above each door. Oh, each of the doors on the walls. So the door you came through and the door you're trying to go through don't have torches above them. But the left and right wall doors do.
I'm gonna methodically go to each of the doors
Okay.
and hold my hand up to it. And it's a cantrip, so there's no... and I'm just gonna like kind of produce flame on all 6 of them.
So as you begin producing flame on the first one, you of course see the fire from your flame pass over the torch, but it does not seem to take.
So there's a torch in here?
There are 6
There's torches
in
above
here.
all the doors,
Except
for the one we're trying to go through and the one we came through.
I cast prestidigitation to light the closest torch to us.
All right, let me look at the spell for prestidigitation.
Also, do they just look like normal torches?
They do look like relatively normal torches. Okay. Duration 1 hour. Okay. I'll also say that it does not seem to light the torch.
Interesting.
It doesn't seem to be
look like
illusory of sorts.
Does it look like it's trying to like sizzle? Does it look like it's trying to light, or does it look like the flames are just going onto it, but just kind of like
brushing off? Yeah.
Brushing off.
Yep.
Okay, so it doesn't even look like it's trying to light on fire like normal would.
Right.
Oh wait, this is not gonna be a time puzzle. I go to the center and I use dense fire to light all the torches at the same time.
Let's see. How many can you get at once?
I don't have a spell to like circle fire.
Okay, you can use up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects at a time, it says. So if you want, you can try and light 3 of these at the same time.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
As you go and light 3 of them, they all seem to brush off the flames again.
Interesting. I use minor illusion to light the torch.
You now have an illusory flame over the torch.
All right, 1 down, 5 to go.
I will walk up to one of the non-illusory lit torches. So all of them except that one.
Yep.
I'll walk up to, let's say the one next to the one that's illusory lit.
Sure.
grab it and like see if
Okay.
I can pull it like a lever.
It doesn't pull. Well, go ahead and give me a strength check, we'll say.
Well, Hank was never good at these anyway. 6.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to pull like any sort of lever. It doesn't have any sort of easy give to it. But you imagine that you could probably pull this off of the wall with some amount of force, if you so chose.
Does it feel like wood?
Does it feel like what?
Wood.
No, this is a metal torch. Sort of sconce that's holding up the torch.
Okay. Oh, so there's no actual like wood for a torch inside of it.
So you have the metal sconce that's attached to the wall, and then the wood itself has a very woody texture to it.
Okay. But again, it didn't even try to light.
It did not light.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame to try to light one of these torches.
Okay. Sacred Flame. Okay. It must succeed a dexterity saving throw. Fails.
Imagine it passes and the torch just jumps up and runs away.
I mean, it says a dex 12, and I rolled a 10, so unfortunately the torch does not move at all.
This torch cannot get away from my Sacred Flame.
Still pretty dexterous for a torch. That's like average human.
This is pretty average dexterity, but no, it stays in place and again does not light.
Hey, George.
Hey, Pink.
Can I have the consciousness shifter real quick?
Oh, of course. Here you go.
I'm going to grab it. And then almost like, like a lighter where you go like while holding it up to something to catch a fire. I'm going to hold it up to the torch and press the button.
Oh, I got something here for this.
Uh-oh. I assume all it does is turn the crystal on and off.
Yep.
Hank, could you half press the button?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I'm going to half press it.
You see this map pull up?
Oh, yeah, that's what it does.
By the way, I don't think Pig ever saw this. I don't remember if he did or didn't.
I think he did.
He did? Okay. Huh. It's just showing the map again.
Oh. Well, do I notice any difference while Pink is doing this?
Nope.
I gotta let up.
All right, well, it was worth the try.
I don't like the DM rolling stuff. I don't know what's supposed to be done here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic on like one of the torches.
Okay. So Detect Magic is a ranged spell, isn't it? It just shows you everything in range?
30 feet, yeah.
Okay. So for Detect Magic, you do sense pings from the locked door, the 6 torches, and there seems to be something behind one of the doors.
I am feeling some sort of magical presence behind. I'm gonna point to the door that it is and say
So
that
there's going to be
door
door
right
on the
there.
left, 1, 2, 3 in from your entrance.
I'm feeling a magical presence from that door.
Oh, let's head that way then, I suppose.
All right. Going through this door now. Or are you entering this door?
Yes.
Given that all the other doors kind of suck you in, I was gonna just open this one to see if that one's sort of similar.
It does seem to be as you open this door. It's not locked, but it does start to suck.
Does the magic sort of feel like I don't know exactly how detect magic works. Does it feel like evil or good?
So for detect magic, you just get that there is something magical behind that door.
Okay.
And actually, I should mention, all of the doors themselves also seem to be magical.
Okay.
But behind this door specifically, there seems to be some sort of magical presence as well.
I would just like to say, this is in character. I do feel a magical presence from all of the torches, as well as all the doors, but as well as something from behind this door. But I'm wondering if we go in, if we'll be able to come back.
Well,
But I don't have any other leads.
that's sort of my thinking. We need to probably keep moving anyways, or, well, it's not going to work out for us, is it?
Yeah. I guess we should just go.
So wait, haven't they been sacrificing people for a while to this master of theirs?
Would I know anything about this?
You can roll a history check, I suppose.
Because you're asking about, he's asking about the people of Thistle.
Yeah.
Doing sacrificing.
Yeah, sure, if you get an 18 or above, you'll get a rumor, we'll say.
I got a 19, so
19. All right. So yes, it is rumored that in the desert, of course, as I mentioned in the fun fact, nobody ever returns from the Mirage, the Chung Mirage. But your rumor that you have, and perhaps in some of your adventuring and learning about from what you've learned about the friends that you encountered in Citrine, they do send people in this direction, towards Thistle. And those people usually are never seen again.
Yeah,
Whether or not that
I'll
it ties
respond.
into the Master of the Desert or not, you don't know.
All right. I'll respond to George then. To be honest, I don't really know much about this area, but as far as I've heard, granted unsubstantiated, sort of rumors about people being sent in this direction, but that's as far as I know.
I'm a little surprised that we haven't run into corpses or the like so far.
Is the smell of digestion still there?
It is still present, yes.
Well,
And Pank.
Yeah.
Actually, both of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
oh boy. Good thing I'm good at these. Oh
my God.
Why did I say that?
I got an 18.
That is a actual, factual, natural one.
Ooh.
Pank, these little slugs that have been dripping from the ceiling, one of them lands in your eye
Oh.
Oh.
with the natural one. It was just going to land on your head, but
Yeah, no, that's...
it burns.
I'm gonna use the hand. Try to
And you
help.
take 2 acid damage.
Oh.
Pick is gonna kind of like howl in pain a little bit because this is unsuspected different pain than what he's used to. Like, he can take a sword gash just fine, but like acid
Lemon
in the
eyes.
eye. Yeah, no, that's like, wow, what the hell? And I'm gonna kind of like scratch and pull it out and throw it against the wall.
It splatters against the wall.
What the? Let's get out of here. Let's just go through.
I agree. It's time to go.
All right.
Through the door we go.
And we'll go through the door.
Opening the door, it sucks you through, and you end up in a nearly identical room. Only difference being that all of these slugs that were falling seem to have disappeared. There's still some persistent in here, but the other room, which had slowly been getting more and more slugs building up on the ground, there's none of them here. And in this room, go ahead and give me a perception check.
23.
23. Okay, so in the corner of the room, nearest, so it's as if you are in one of those like Scooby-Doo hallway scenes. You go through one door, you just come out another. You seem to be back in a similar room through one of the other wall doors. In the corner of this room, there seems to be a pile of these little slug things.
How big is the pile?
We'll say it's about 3 or so feet by 2 or so feet. And about half a foot tall.
That's a pretty big pile. Hey, how tall was Sadie?
Sadie, I believe, was 4 foot tall without the
Okay.
ears. Sadie, I might have her height in here. Size, small, medium or small. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, with the ears. She's almost 7 foot. But the ears
Wait,
are like
Sadie
2 foot
is-
tall.
Oh, okay. Dang. Okay. Oh, so wait, she's a little taller than Pank, actually.
She's like 4'9".
Pank is 4'8". I thought she was tiny this whole time.
Don't worry. As soon as we cut her down, she'll be shorter than you are.
You bet she will. But that is a rather large pile of the slugs. I'll kind of hurl a produce flame at them.
Okay. All of these slugs begin to burn up as whatever this is. Interesting. You see what looks to be a turtle shell, a very large turtle shell.
Turtle. Oh.
It has sort of metallic insets into it.
How radical does this turtle shell look?
Give me a investigation check.
Do you say perception or investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
16.
16. The shell itself isn't particularly familiar or unfamiliar, but it does seem
Right.
to be the magical thing that you had detected.
How many slugs are on it now?
There is a lot of burnt up slug guts. That's about it. Some of them
I'm
had
gonna
scattered
kinda-
at the very vicinity, but yeah.
I'm gonna kind of slowly turn my head to George without a word and just kind of stare at him with a "Are you thinking what I'm thinking?" type of expression.
George is just like, oh, well, there's the corpse I was looking for. That's strange. You know, you don't see too many turtles running around.
No, you don't.
Is something the matter, Hank?
It's just, I've only ever met one turtle in my life.
No, you are you. Wait, you're not suggesting that.
I
I mean, it wouldn't be right.
I am not sure.
I approach the shell.
I also approach the shell.
All right.
And I'm gonna kind of look inside, see if there's anyone or thing still inside.
It seems to be pretty cleanly hollowed out. And specifically, what you gauge is that this can be used as a breastplate armor.
Hmm.
I cannot wear heavier armor.
This is medium armor.
I only have light armor.
Okay.
I can do light or medium armor.
All right,
Pink has
you want
never
to wear
really
the
been.
corpse?
Pink has never really been an armor person, though.
Mm.
Well, I think it's better to just leave whoever or whatever's left of this corpse just out of respect.
I agree.
And so you said that room is pretty much identical, though. Like we came out another one of the doors in the room.
It seems to be like that, yes. Still 6 torches, still 6 doors.
Hi. Okay. What haven't we tried yet?
Now, actually, as you say, let's just leave it where it is. One of the torches lights up with a blue flame.
Well,
That's rather strange.
that is which torch lit up?
That would be torch left side, torch number 3.
Is number 3 the one that would be against closer to the wall or closer to the corridor? If I'm imagining the layout of this room properly.
We go. Oh, let's do player real quick. Oh, that's not it. There we go. So you've got this corridor here. It's about this big.
Oh.
Here's where your armor plate
okay.
is. Here's the door that seems to be on the side you came through. Here seems to be the locked door. And this is door left 3.
Okay. I was misimagining the room. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I suppose I'll go over to the door that has a lit torch now.
Yeah, no, same. That was gonna be my plan.
Okay.
So that's the one that's lit.
Correct.
Yeah. We'll go there and open it.
Opening the door, you are sucked back through. And you end up coming out of this door. The armor plate still seems to be in the corner here.
I'm going to go over to the door where we first entered.
Okay.
And open it up.
Okay. So, opening that door, you seem to be perhaps sucked out of the locked door. As you go in the entrance door, you seem to come out of the locked door, maybe? Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh gosh, that's 7.
7?
Do I also perceive?
Sure, go ahead.
I am following. 8.
All right. Seems to be that you're back in the same room.
So we went through the lit one and came out the one opposite of it. We went into the one we came in initially from.
Yep.
And we came out the locked door?
That's what it seems to be.
George,
Yes.
let's try something.
Sure.
I will walk through that door, and I'm going to point to one that's to the left of the lit door.
Okay, to the left of the lit door.
Yeah,
So
one
in the
that we
center?
haven't gone in yet. Yeah, the one in the center on the top.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Observing the lit door,
I-
it seems that you... go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
11.
11. It seems that instead of coming out of the locked door, you somehow went into the entrance door and came back out of the entrance door. And that just the fact that this room is very symmetrical, you were turned around for a bit.
I'm going to go into that door. Don't follow me for like 10 seconds and see if I appear back in this same room.
All right.
And I'm going to go through that door that I was talking about.
Okay. As you go through the door, you are both sucked through.
Oh.
Lots of luck.
Even from across the room, George, you feel that suction force just pulling you across the room and back through the door. Almost as if a sort of magical portal had been opened up that sort of shifted gravity towards that door to pull you through. You're getting a sense of how this feels now.
Well, yeah, that didn't work.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Which one of us? Both of us?
Either of you.
That'll be a 22 from me.
I also got a 22.
22. Okay. In this room, the plated armor is gone. And then B, you hear a squeaking sound from the corner. Perhaps a squeeing sound.
Gonna look towards the source of the squeaking.
Looking over there, you see what looks to be a desert rabbit.
Just a straight up like little rabbit.
Just a straight up rabbit.
It wouldn't happen to be a brown rabbit, would it?
It is relatively brown, yes. Similar colors to Sadie.
I cast Speak
And it
with
seems-
Animals.
Okay. So as you speak with animals, the only thing you're able to get out of it with this interpretation is that it is fully terrified of something it's looking at across the room, but not specifically you.
What'd you see, buddy?
Indiscriminate screaming. Or indeterminate screaming.
And it's looking past me?
It's looking past you to, we'll say your left.
I look in that direction.
There seems to be another rabbit that is stiff. It doesn't seem to be moving at all.
My head is gonna kind of follow where he's looking. And is this about the same size type of rabbit?
It seems to be a similar rabbit, yes.
Is that your buddy over there? What's happened to him?
If you would imagine for a moment the hamster screaming meme, the one with the cross,
yeah.
that, but rabbit.
Come on, friend, there's nothing to be afraid of. I can protect you.
Still just screaming at the
Yeah,
the sight of the other one.
that makes sense. This is not the
Both
place
of you
for
go ahead and
rabbits.
give me a Constitution check.
Ooh, that sucks. But it's not that one,
Okay.
because it's a 2.
And Nat 2. Yeah.
It's a 2.
Should I roll this too?
Sure. Yep. Yeah, both of you.
No, please don't roll a 2.
I rolled a 21.
21. Okay. So, Pink, you don't get any of this, but George, it's been, you don't know how long, but it's been quite a while since you've been able to eat. And you're very hungry. You get the sense that there's something in this room that you can eat.
You know, Pank, have you ever had rabbits before?
Pink, you hear, with your, oh no, that was a Constitution check. You hear George's stomach just rumble.
Wonder
I
what the taste
haven't.
of rabbits would be.
Is it a good idea to eat rabbits in a weird Magical dungeon.
I mean, I have this soup, but that rabbit. The thought of eating that rabbit. Well. Oh, and the poor creature right here, you can hear me. Poor soul. I'm just so hungry, Peg.
I will say, you are just very hungry.
I
There's
should probably
nothing
just eat
controlling
my
your
soup.
actions.
I'm gonna pull out the good soup.
And Peggy's gonna be
Alright.
like, "Are you okay?"
I don't feel that great, no.
Hank, at seeing this soup, you are also hungry. There's enough
I'm-
soup to go around. There's 2 cups of soup.
I'm realizing that I'm getting quite hungry too. It's been a while since we've eaten proper food. It's been milk and jerky the whole time.
Looking for soup rules. Here we go. Okay. So this acts as a greater healing potion for the both of you. And so that is somewhere on here, I think. I have healing potion rules somewhere. If I go into here. Spell? No. Oh. Well, healing potion rules are somewhere. I'll just look up greater healing potion. Greater healing.
Pink's eye is still like twitching and watering a little bit, by the way. From the acid.
Potion of healing. Uh, 44 plus 4 healing. To both of
44.
you.
That is good soup.
D4.
But you are now
D4.
out.
He said
of
44. Okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that makes
4
more sense.
D4.
That makes a whole lot more sense. Still good soup.
Yes.
Alright, I heal 17 HP.
Have you lost any?
Yeah, from the consumption earlier.
Ah,
So I'm back at full HP.
right.
I was also going to partake in some soup. So 44, you said?
Yes.
I'll just roll this digitally.
And as you're having your
That's
soup,
maybe 8.
The rabbit that was stiff, you see out of its mouth, flops one of these slugs.
Hmm.
The stiff rabbit falls over, and a bunch of these slugs start wriggling out as it begins to deflate. Those slugs begin to move towards the other rabbit.
Ah, I see what was bothering you now.
I'm
Just
starting
gonna
to see.
grab the rabbit.
Okay, give me an animal handling check, I guess.
That's a 4.
It runs away. to one of the other
Best
corners.
of luck to you then, I suppose. I'm gonna take out the Sunblade
Okay.
and just start hitting some slugs.
Okay. You're gonna burn the slugs that came out of the rabbit.
Yeah.
All right. As you're doing that, Pink, as you're finishing up your soup, being the second one to partake, the rabbit does come up to you.
Does it look hostile in any way, or is it just coming up to me?
Insight check.
12.
12. It doesn't seem hostile, but it does seem hungry. You could forgo 1d4 of your soup to feed this rabbit.
I will forgo 1d4 of my soup. I rolled an 8, which was, I think, a 1, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Okay.
So I'll forgo the 3,
Sure.
the highest roll,
Mm-hmm.
which is, by the way, still fine for me because I need to heal 5 anyways.
So yeah, you're good there, and you pour out a little bit of the soup for the rabbit. Go ahead and give me an animal handling with advantage.
Now handling with advantage. 17.
17. Okay, this rabbit no longer seems fearful of at least you. Do with that what you will.
I will pick up the rabbit.
Okay. You're able to pick up the rabbit?
And I'll just kind of carry him in my arms.
All right. As you pick up the rabbit, another torch turns on. This is going to be right side 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay,
another
yeah.
one.
I guess we just got to keep going through doors.
Yeah, I suppose so. I'm gonna go through L1.
O1. All right. Opening this door,
This is
all 3 of you are sucked through. And in this room, you see 2 humanoid individuals, if I recall what I wrote before. No, you see 1 humanoid individual and 1 sort of large snake-looking thing that seems to be coiled up on the ground, risen up and facing them to attack. This individual seems to be Sadie.
Oh.
As you get sucked into this
So wait.
door... Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, continue.
As you get sucked into this door, 2 more of these snake-looking things crawl out of the walls. I need you to roll initiative.
All right. That is a 13.
13.
That is also a 13. My dex is +4.
My dex is +3.
Okay.
So I think that means I go first.
Yes.
I think so,
Between us.
yeah.
And then 3 snakes. Whoop. All right. We will sort. There we go. Okay. So first in initiative order is Hank.
And so there are me, George, the rabbit that I'm holding, Sadie,
Yes.
and the 3 snakes.
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'll go for whatever snake is closest to me right now.
All right.
So I'm leaving
would you
Sadie
like to
for
do,
last. I will cast. I'll cast the first level ice knife.
First level ice knife on this snake. All right. So there's one there, and then one there.
Oh, it is a
Yes, roll to hit.
13
Oh, Dex
saving
save.
throw.
Okay. That is going to be a 10. That hits.
Okay. Target takes 1d10 piercing damage, and hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a Dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Did not realize that part. The one closest to me is that one, which means 5 feet would be both me and the other snake that's with George.
Okay. So does that also harm
So-
you?
I didn't realize that, but I have already done it.
All right.
Hit or miss, the shard explodes, and each target within 5 feet must make a Dex saving throw as well.
Okay.
So me and the other snake have to make it. Should we make those before I do the damage?
Yeah.
I save 17.
All right.
Well, I guess mod 20, so. Or, no, that'll be 24. I save.
Okay. So you save. And then what is the damage there?
So the damage for the snake that I did hit will be, where's my D10? This guy. Five. So that'll be 5 on the snake snake 1 that I was aiming for.
All right.
And then did the other snake
Also failed, yes.
also failed? So that one will take the 2d6 cold damage from the
Okay.
explosion.
So 5 to snake 1.
Yep. And then I think because that one, I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly how this works. On hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within it must make a dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
Snake 1 also needs to make it again.
That is going to be, I believe, a fail.
Okay.
It's an 11 total.
And it doesn't say I re-roll it for each one. So that will be an extra 10 to number 1
Oh boy.
and 10 to number 2 as well.
Okay. And then 10 to yourself.
I saved.
Oh, you saved. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I rolled a
cool.
24 and the DC is 13.
All right.
Uh,
So
yeah.
next up
Okay.
is going to be George, unless you have something else to do on your turn.
I'll defer my turn. No, that'll be my turn.
All right, George.
All right. Um. Oh man, this is a very cramped room.
Indeed, it is.
Uh, I'm going to just attack with the Sunblade towards snake number 2.
Snake number 2. All right, roll to hit.
Uh, a 10.
A 10 will not hit.
Dang. And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Pank.
Yippee!
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Sneck number 1. So Sneck number 1 is going to go for a multi-attack. And that is closest to Pank. So that's going to be a 21 to hit on... you see out of the face of this, not quite snake. It doesn't have eyes like a snake or a head like a snake. It just has this sort of, these flaps that sort of open up on the sides, revealing jaws that open up with a sort of beak on the inside. With that 21, it's going to do 2d6 plus 2. That's going to be 8 total piercing damage. And then it's going to go for another attack as it tries to wrap itself around you. It's going to be a total of 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
12 does not hit.
DC 14.
All right. So as it takes its tail and tries to sort of wrap itself around you, you're able to just step over the tail like a jump rope almost, as it just does not sweep your legs. All right, that ends its turn, and that's going to bring us to Sadie, who is... Here we go. Going to take... Ooh, she could do that, or... Interesting. Sure. She's going to do this. Got to go all the way to the top. Here we go. Here we go. Interesting. So she's going to position herself in such a way, right about here, and she's going to cast Fear, which is a 30-foot cone that requires
good.
Sadie, you...
wisdom saves from all 3 of them.
I forget, are we allowed to curse? Sadie, you bitch!
And let's see. So Sneck 3 definitely fails. Sneck 2 has a chance, and then Sneck 1, I don't think has a chance here. Sadie's spell modifier is... Oh. Yeah, no, they all of them fail. And with that, she's going to move back over to this corner.
Oh, she wasn't trying to hit us with it, too. Okay.
Yeah. She's just attacking the 3 snacks. And so with that now, I believe... Okay. Okay. That's going to end her turn. That's going to bring us over to snack number 2, who's up next to George. It's going to get a natural 20 on its attack here. So it's going to crit.
Hey, so I say silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. It has to reroll?
Yep. And I give advantage to Pink.
Interesting. Okay. So that's going to be a total of 12 to hit then? No. Plus 14 total.
14 hits.
14 hits. All right. So that is not a crit, but it is going to be 2d6 plus 2. This is going to be 1 plus, if I can do math, 3 plus 2 is a number. 1, 3, 2, 6 total damage in piercing. And then it's going to go ahead and go for its other attack as it tries and wraps its tail around you. It's going to be a total of 10.
It does not hit.
With your armor off?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a fast little boy.
So then that is going to end its turn, and we're going to move on to snack number 3. As it is going to run away from Sadie towards the rest of you.
Oh, good.
While it runs away, Sadie is going to take a attack of opportunity. It's going to be an 18 plus a bunch to hit, which does hit. And that's going to be with Sadie's abilities. Rapier, 1d8 plus 3. That's going to be a total of 6 to snack number 3. All right, and that is... So it can't make an attack towards its frightened target, but it can make an attack towards George. And so it will go for another multi-attack. Okay, first one is going to be a 17.
Towards me, that is hit.
All right, so 2d6 plus 2. It's going to be 6 plus 1 plus 2,
Ooh.
So 9 total. And then its second attack is going to be a natural 20 there.
Yep, that's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
2 nat 20s in one turn. That is very unfortunate.
Indeed. So that is going to be 2d10 slashing damage plus 2. Well, luckily, one of the rolls was a 1. The other was a 6. So you take 7, 8, 9 total damage in slashing. And you are medium or smaller. You are now grappled.
Oh, good.
By this creature. And that is going to end its turn. Bringing us back up to Pank.
So I would like to point out, I forget this somehow every single time. I do have 2 attacks per action.
Ooh, all right. Do you want to attack number 1 again for free?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna flavor last round as I was so caught off guard that I didn't do anything the second time.
Or your other attack action was used to put the bunny down.
yes, to guard the bunny.
All right.
But yeah, I'll keep it in mind for this one. I will I'll cast. Actually, first, I will use my bonus action to cast Identify Weakness
Identify
on-
weakness.
on Snake 1.
Snake 1. All right. Go ahead and give me
I'm going to assume
that
that the snakes are the
insight,
same. Yep.
if I can recall my own rules here.
Yep, 15 insight. No, it bounced off of 15.
Oh no. What did it end up as?
That's a 9.
9? All right. You are not able to parse anything there then.
All right, that's fine.
They
In
seem
that case,
pretty,
I will.
pretty slippery boys.
Yeah. Slippery snakes.
Indeed.
I will cast Frostbite
Frostbite. All right.
as my first one on. We'll do number 2, since there are
Number 2?
currently 2 at George.
All right. So is that a save or a roll to hit?
That is a con 13 saving
Con
throw.
13. Its con is... okay. So that is a total of 8, so it does not save.
Okay, cool. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage, and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of the next turn.
All right.
Weapon attack roll.
I'll count a beacon as a weapon, or I'll count a beak as a weapon.
I was gonna say I don't know if that would count, but I see you're being generous.
It's got to move its
All
beak
right, so-
to be able to, you know.
Oh, actually, it's gonna be 2d6 because I am above 5th level. Okay.
Ooh.
And then it'll go up to 3d6 when I hit level 11. Four damage.
4 damage. All right. And that is to Sneck number 2. Up next
So-
is George.
No. Second attack.
Yes, second attack. But George, get ready.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So I shoot with one hand the frostbite, and with the other hand, I will hurl a produce flame.
All right.
Thermal expansion and contraction. No.
So is that going to be a save?
That is a. Oh, wait. Produce flame is a bonus action. Never mind.
Ah,
I already used my bonus action. I'll hit it with another frostbite. Why not? Con 13.
All right. That's a 7. So yes, it takes more damage.
Okay. So that's another 2d6. 7 damage.
7 damage. All right. Oh, wait, you did, the first one was 6?
First one was 4.
First
And
one
the
was 4.
second
Okay.
one was
I
7.
hit the enter button. So I went to the next Snick by accident. All right. So that brings us over to George.
Okay. Oh, I'm grappled. Can I try to escape?
Yes, escape DC is 12.
I got a 13.
13. All right. So you're able to escape. And is that an action or a bonus action? Grappled. If it loads. I suppose you just break out. It doesn't say it's an action to get out.
Okay. I don't really have much better options, I think. So I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast 1 and 2.
Okay. My bad. Grappling creature can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check, ending on a success.
Right, okay.
So you do have
then,
a bonus action if you want.
Yep, I have a bonus action. I'm going to. I'm just gonna get out of the grapple, and that'll be it.
Okay.
Also, I did you roll advantage on one of those attacks, Pink? Because you did have it from the silvery barbs.
I did not. I forgot. But in fairness, I didn't. I guess I could for crit, but in fairness, I didn't need it because both of them failed anyway. Oh, and actually, both of them were con saving throws.
Oh, never mind.
So I didn't roll to attack. Yeah.
Right.
All right. That brings us over to snack number 1. It's going to do, as usual, multi-attack with beak and tentacles. That's going to be a 23 and a 23, both to Pank.
23
Both are 23.
damage?
No, to hit.
Oh, okay. Yes,
the first
those
one is
both
going to
definitely
be,
hit.
it's going to be 10 damage on the first attack. And then that's going to be 4 damage on the next.
That hurts a bit. That definitely hurts a bit.
You are now grappled.
Oh boy. So it's an action to get out of grapple, is it?
Yep. So action is grapple, or action to get out. Your speed is 0, and you can't increase. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
Okay.
All right. And that
And
moves
it's number
us
1
over.
that's grappling, may I presume?
Yes. Number 1 is grappling you. That moves us over to Sadie, who... Ooh. Wait, that's not concentration. All right. Okay. 10-foot area. Yeah. She's just going to cast Shatter in that general direction. So that's going to encompass everything.
God.
Oh.
That's great. That's really bad.
All right. Constitution saving throw from everybody. It's a DC 17.
Oh boy. Thank you, Sadie.
I fail. I got a 16
No.
plus 0.
I got a 16 too.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Dude.
Let's see. So that's going to be a D8, so that's a reroll on that. Okay. So first, it's 3D8 thunder damage. Or half on a save. Okay. So the first roll is an 8. The second roll is a 3. The second roll is a 2. So 8 plus 5 is 13 thunder damage to everything in that area.
Not
Wait.
good.
Math. 13.
This damn bunny.
All right. And that is going to end her turn. She's going to, with the end of her turn with her bonus action, she's going to grab the door handle she's next to.
Yes, please suck us out so we move around. Great idea, Sadie.
All right. That brings us over to Snack 2.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
This is a terrible idea, Sadie.
That's going to be so Snack 2 is going to attack George again because it's the one in range. Actually, you know what? It's not afraid of Sadie. That's number 3. Oh, wait, no, all of them are afraid. That's right.
Yeah, they were all in the cone.
So, Snack number 2 is going to get a little farther away from Sadie. And then it's going to make a 13 and a 12 to hit George. Do either of those hit?
One of them hits.
Okay. So that's going to be the bite attack. That's going to be the 2d6. It's going to be a 1 and a 6 plus 2 is going to be 9.
I'm down.
Oh boy.
You're down?
Down.
I forgot that you don't have a lot of health, right?
I burned through it pretty quickly.
Yeah. I know, I'm thinking of wizard.
I have a 0 to Constitution, so
Oy.
All right. So that was Sneck 2. Now it goes to Sneck 3, who is going to attack. Well, George is there. It's going to slither over George, though, and attack Pink. Double attack there. One is going to be a 12,
I
the
swear,
other
if
is
we're
going to be
done
a
in by
21.
snakes. Yeah, that hits.
Does the 12 hit?
No.
Okay. So it's going to be 1d10.
Wait, did you say 21?
Hmm?
Okay.
The second one was 21.
So there's a 21 and a 12?
Yes.
Okay.
So the second attack is going to be 12 damage, 12 slashing damage.
Yeesh.
And now you are double grappled.
Oh,
my
no.
God.
Not the double grapple. Wait, this is perfect. That means you get to attack 2 creatures without disadvantage.
That is true.
True. Is it my turn?
Oh, right. That is a good point. Yes, it is your turn. Should have specified that.
Okay. I have a plan.
Is it
The
a trademark
plan, whatever. This is a copyrighted one, not a trademarked one.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
So no one else can use this plan ever. Thunderwave, right? It is a 15-foot cube. Wait, no, I just realized. Wait, there's nowhere to put it where it doesn't hit George. Nowhere to
could
put it.
Thunderwave towards. I don't know.
There's nowhere to put it where it won't hit George and the snakes at the same time.
Yeah, if you want to hit all
Is
of
it
them, you have
15-foot
to
radius
hit
or
me.
15-foot diameter?
It's a cube.
15-foot cube.
Rules glossary.
I mean, the width of this place is 15, so no matter where I place it vertically, it's going to hit everywhere vertically.
You could put it in such a way where it only hits number 1, and that's about it. Listen, the bird must live on.
Okay,
But
so
also,
it is 15
I
feet
will fail
to
at that
each
save
side.
if you do it.
What?
So it's 15 feet to each side. So it's like this sort of size.
Okay. So what you're saying is if I centered it on the square that was square.
Yep.
I could hit 1 and 2.
Indeed.
I am going to cast a 3rd level Thunderwave.
All right.
I like the plan, copyright.
Is that a saving throw?
Might go daft, but who knows? Oh, was it?
Is that a saving throw from each of them?
Yep, Constitution 13 saving throw for.
So one of
Both
them
1
gets
and
a
2.
14. The other one gets a 5.
Yeah.
So snack number
So
2.
on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only.
Okay.
In addition, unsecured objects that are entirely within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from me, and a thunderous boom is audible for 300 feet.
Okay.
So,
Well, in this cube, there are only snacks.
yeah. And so one of them passed, one of them failed. So I will
Isn't one of them
roll my
grappled to you?
4d8.
What's that?
Isn't one of them grappled to you in terms of the pushing?
Both of them are.
Yes.
I thought 3 was grappled.
Oh, is it 3?
Well, if it's a save, then I don't think it comes into play.
No, in terms of, like, the grapple would end if they get pushed away, wouldn't it?
Sure, we'll give it a strength check.
Okay. I'll still roll my 4d8 and then have it for the other one.
There we go. We got the rabbit in the
So
corner.
that will be
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
19
We can protect
damage
it.
to the one that failed.
Okay.
And is pushed 10 feet away from me. Did it fail the strength throw?
Number 2 was not grappled to you. You said it's pushed 10 feet away?
Okay. Is number 2 the one that failed?
Yeah.
Yeah. And takes 19.
And then number 1, I think we round up.
Number 1 will
Oh, the world went
round
dark.
up.
George is dead.
I
Along with
minimized
the
it.
George.
Snack 1 takes 10
So number 1 will
damage.
take 10. Yeah.
All right. That's your action.
That was my first attack
Ooh.
for my action. Second one.
And I will say, Snack 2 is very much bloodied and battered.
I would hope so after that.
You can see, like, its guts are, like, starting to leak out.
Good. I will use at this time, if I'm able to, my bonus action.
Your bonus action? Okay.
Ethereal Warrior. As a bonus action, choose one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. Next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack. All damage by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage from the attack.
All right.
That has to be a weapon, and the only weapon I have is a longbow.
And you will have disadvantage because you're double grappled. If you're aiming for 2.
Never mind, I will not Ethereal Warrior. I don't have any weapons that I will. Screw it. I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
The Thunderwave thing, but at second level.
So I think you're not supposed to be able to use 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Oh. Is it like a spell and a weapon?
I think you can use a spell and a cantrip, but not a spell and a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. In that case, I will choose to Frostbite.
Frostbite, all right.
Yeah, I'll choose to Frostbite cantrip. Number 1.
Number 1, all right. Go ahead and that's a save, isn't it?
Con 13.
So that's a natural 2.
Okay, cool. Takes 2d6 cold damage, and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. It makes before the end of its next turn.
All right.
And it takes 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage and disadvantage. All right. That brings us over to Sadie. who is going to... We're just going to say that she uses her bow. Pulls out a bow and uses a regular arrow and gets a natural 1 on wherever she was aiming. So she's either going to... She's just going to hit either 1, 2, or 3 on just a d20 roll. Anything else is just going to miss. We'll say 4 is Pank. And
Oh, no.
you can't hit George. It's a 12. Yeah, she just misses. All right. But there is now an arrow for you if you so choose to use it.
I do still have one more.
Wait.
Darryl.
I have to make a death save.
Ah, yes. Oh, why did I think that was Snack 1 gun? Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make your first death save.
And do I add anything to the roll?
I believe death save is just a straight d20.
Okay. And do you want me to say what happens, or?
Just DM me the result.
Okay.
I forgot about Snack 1 as well. So Snack 1 is going to go for 2 attacks. The highest one is going to be a total of 13. Does that hit?
13?
13.
It does not.
Does not hit. All right, and that ends its turn, bringing us over to, because I did say to you a little early, Snack 2. Snack 2 is going to run towards Pank. And it's going to make there's a total of 14 and a natural 1. Does 14 hit?
If it's the same as my AC, does that hit or not hit?
That does hit.
It does hit.
That does hit.
All right. So that's going to be 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage. It's going to be 5 and 5. So total of 12.
That's high.
Yep.
Fake is not looking good.
Ooh. And then on its slashing tail attack, it's going to get a natural 1, and it's going to whip around and slit its own throat. Because number 2 was already incredibly low, so it just dies.
Big sad for number 2 snake.
And then number 3.
Wait, no, why am I slitting it? It's almost done me in.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Number 2 was the one who killed me.
Indeed. I think it's also the one you've been focusing your attacks on. So, that's going to bring us over to number 3, who's going to... It's going to go for 1 hit on Pank, 1 hit on George. So it's already around Pank, so it's going to do the tentacle attack on Pank here. That's to try and wrap you up even further. 14, you said hits. So it's going to be another 11 damage. And then it's going to go for George here with a bite attack. That's going to be an auto success. So George, you lose 1 death save.
It's a melee attack while I'm already down, so it's an automatic critical hit.
So it's 2 death saves.
It's 2 death saves.
All right. That brings us over to Pank.
Okay.
Snack 1 is looking pretty bad.
I am going to cast a 3rd level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
For the record, I am at 8 HP.
Oof.
Right. Yeah. Stay in the fight.
And then I will roll that 68 plus 2
All right.
and heal 30. Okay. We're above half again.
We're
Hmm.
above half.
So I can tank a little bit more. I am out of 3rd level slots.
So, George has
I
a
need
death
to make
save
a
to make.
save.
Yeah. If I'm grappled, I have 0 moving speed.
If you're grappled, you have 0 speed. Yes. Okay. So George from the snake has 2 failures. George from rolling has rolled twice.
No. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
What is to become of George?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
All I know is that brings us to Snack 1.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh.
My turn's not over.
Oh, your turn's not
I
over.
still have
Okay.
a bonus action. What can I do with a bonus action? What can I do with a bonus action?
You can still use cantrips if they're bonus actions.
Yeah. I'm going to... Does the Silvery Barb's advantage still, like, apply, or is it gone now?
Sure.
I'm going to cast Produce Flame at 3.
Okay. At level 3?
At level... No. At
No, it's
number,
a cantrip.
At number
3.
3.
It's a cantrip.
Okay.
And so it's going to be... 22 to hit.
Hits.
It takes 9 fire damage.
9 fire damage. All right.
And that will be my turn.
Do you want me to keep the roll I made earlier?
For which?
Yep. The previous roll that I made while it was still Peg's turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep that. All right. That brings us over to Snack 1. It's going to go for that double attack. So I don't think 11 hits. 17 should hit. So once again, it's going
hits.
to now with Interesting. So yeah, it's going to go for another tentacle attack here, which is going to do a total of 8 damage.
Okay. That
brings us over to Sadie, who is going to still hand on the door. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Sure. Going to once again cast. Actually, no. Has she cast this yet? She's going to cast Sacred Flame towards Sneck number 1, which is going to be save. If I recall. Yeah, Dex save. Ooh, okay, that is not going to save. So that is going to be 2d8. As Sneck 1 goes up in flames and goes limp,
Yes.
letting go of you, Pank.
So I'm not double grappled anymore.
You're just single grappled.
I'm only single grappled.
All right, that brings us over to Sneck 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Which is
No,
dead.
Sneck 2 is dead. And so is Sneck 1, so I'll also do that. That brings us over to Sneck 3 then, who is still
Don't you
on
fucking
top
dare,
of
Sneck
George.
3.
Seeing you suddenly get boosted up, it's going to try and attack you twice now. One of them is a 3 on the bite. The second one is a natural 20.
Yeah, no. That's bad.
Indeed it is. And so, that's going to be 2d10 plus 2. It's going to be a 19 damage to you.
Roll.
Wait, no.
Total? After...
No, I can't do math. Sorry. That's going to be 9.
Oh, okay. Wait, total after the doubling for crit and stuff?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the tail attack is weaker than the bite, but it grapples you.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a lower maximum.
Okay. That's fine. We're still in it.
All right. And that brings us back to you, Pank.
Is it an action to like get out of the grapple?
It would be an action to get out of the grapple. But because you're just grappled by 3, you don't have any disadvantage against it. But your movement is 0.
Diagonals don't... Yeah, no, I'm not close enough to touch George.
You are. You're within 5 feet.
I am? I didn't realize I was close enough to touch him. I'm going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on George.
George, with the number of death saves that you've failed, the lungs fill with air. Although they are crushed a little bit by the big Sneck that's on top of you. We'll say you're also grappled.
17. You take back 17.
Wow.
I didn't realize I was close enough to touch you. If I was, I would have level 3 you. Oh my god.
I'm alive! I'm alive!
You're alive. You're alive.
So you cure wounds yourself, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm dead then.
I didn't realize I was close enough to touch you, otherwise I would have cured wounds you.
I'm alive.
We just had to tempt fate really hard.
I rolled a 16 and a 13.
Oh. Does it fail if it's above, below 10?
If it's below 10,
Yes.
it's a fail.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah, wow. So,
So Pain
And
Keep Cure
as-
Wounds, that's your action.
as my bonus action, I'm just going to do another Produce Flames on 3.
3, all right. That's a natural 20 on its save.
It's not a save, it's a hit.
Oh, all right. Just burn that away.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 definitely hits.
14 fire damage.
14, okay. All right. It's not looking great.
And that's my turn.
That brings us to you, George. You've got this fat snake on top of your chest. Whether or not it's realized that you're back up, you don't know.
I'm gonna stab it with the sunblade.
All right, roll to hit.
Yes!
And I'll say this is a straight roll. Even though it's on top of you.
Oh, right.
Because you're right now you're prone.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right, that hits.
All right. Where is? No, this is what I need. Okay. All right. I get a I do 11 damage to it.
11 damage. All right. It
And
had
that's the end of my turn.
12 HP.
Ah!
Dang.
It's okay. That's fine.
That is the end of my turn.
But there is one initiative that's not come into play yet.
The rabbit! The rabbit!
Wait, no, you're joking. Wait.
The rabbit is going to go for a bite attack
Let's go, rabbit!
on number 3.
Come on, rabbit.
What is its AC? Sure, we'll give it these stats here. +0 to hit. So that's going to be a 9 against an AC of 14.
Well, he did his best, you know.
Godspeed,
if only I had
Rabbit.
bardic
You
inspiration.
you tried.
I thought about it, but I was
well.
like, like I didn't see it move before I already finished, so.
And that brings us over to Snek 1, who's dead. Then to Sadie.
Rabbit, you gotta move out of the way!
Who's going to take a dagger and just throw it in that direction. It's going to be plus dexterity, if I recall. Possibly plus proficiency. Oh, it'll say here. Dagger. Oh, yeah. So that definitely hits. And that's going to do 1d4 plus 3. Oh, man. The snake, neck severed, or the whatever nervous system in the neck has been severed. As the snake falls limp, Rabbit's going to make a dexterity saving throw here. Okay, it saves. And now all that's left is for Sadie to open the door. As you're all sucked through into this next room. As you're being sucked
That
through
was a
this
whole
door,
lot closer.
out of these snakes seem to spawn 3 items. One of them seems to be some sort of wind instrument that begins flying through the air alongside you. One of them is some sort of crystal. You can't quite piece what it might be, but it's some sort of crystal, not purple. And then the last one seems to be a glowing vial of ever-changing colored fluid that fly through the air alongside you. I'll give both of you a dexterity check to grab one of these items. If you get above a 10, you can grab one.
I want to grab the wind instrument. With my dexterity mod, I got a 22.
22, all right. So you grab the wind instrument.
I will go for the crystal.
You're going to go for the crystal, all right. Dexterity check.
And that will be 17.
17, all right. You grab the crystal. You're not entirely sure what it does, but just that you have it. As
Did you say it was glowing a color?
The crystal was not glowing.
Okay.
Actually, sure. I'll give Sadie a check to see if she gets the vial. That is a 16 plus a bunch. So yeah, Sadie now has this vial. Okay.
After this happens, I'm gonna
All right.
look over towards Sadie and just say aloud, more to George than anyone. Well, well, well. Look who we have here.
If it isn't a rabbit caught in a worm's trap.
You're quite beaten and battered. As she prepares a spell in her hand. I could end this right here. Or, I mean, we're all trapped here. Call a truce? Kill you after?
It seems either way you die in this situation.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Well, if we get out of here, you might not be alone. Why should we let you live?
I spent many years currying favor with... Well, I thought we were in the Master. I might have a chance outside.
Once again, I ask, why should we not just deal with you now?
As she sends this spell towards you, George. This is going to be... interesting. Okay. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. You feel for a moment that maybe you should work with Sadie here. But you very quickly decipher that this is a charm of sorts. And she has spent her level 4 spell slot.
I put away my Sunblade hilt.
Well. Let's work together or die.
I cast Hold Person on her.
All right. She's going to make a save. What's the DC?
15.
15 what? Charisma?
Oh, 15 Wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. She makes a 7.
She's paralyzed.
All right. She's standing in place.
All right, Pink, let's do this.
I agree.
She sort of snarls at you, not really being able to open her mouth.
Do this without.
So
I'll pull out my bow.
well, hold on. So let me quickly, because paralysis, I think, means she gets crit if she gets hit by melee attacks. But let me just make sure.
I guess a bow was not a melee attack.
Speed is 0. Automatically fails strength and dexterity. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
Oh, attack rolls.
Any attack rolls that hit you are automatically critical if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, so we have to be in 5 feet.
Yeah.
So basically
Okay.
just melee attacks. So yeah, I'm going to redraw the Sunblade.
All right.
I'll pull out a produced flame.
Wait, where's the dagger she threw? Wait, I have a dagger. I'm gonna hand Pink
It was
a
in
dagger.
the other room.
I see. Is it just a regular dagger?
It is
Correct.
the blade beetle dagger.
And what does that do?
I believe that's a +1.
Yeah.
+1 to attack?
And damage.
And damage, yeah.
So, are we good to just start attacking her?
If you want.
I'm going to
Yeah.
swing at her with the Sunblade.
All right.
I'll also swing at her with the dagger.
I believe you have advantage, and that'll crit if it hits. Right? Wait. It's over here. Paralyzed. Any attack roll that hits you, yeah.
Do we get advantage on attack rolls?
Attack rolls against you have advantage, yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I got an 18 on my attack.
All right, that hits, and that crits.
And I will roll. And it's with advantage?
With advantage.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go in and stab her.
All right.
I got
Roll to hit.
19 radiant damage.
19. All right.
Thank goodness it's with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 on my first one, so I'm glad it's with
I rolled a
advantage
3 on
too.
my first roll. So that's plus the +1 from the dagger. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
What?
So as you go in for this
I
stab,
guess.
you seem to collide with some sort of magical field around her. Some sort of armor around her.
Okay.
And she is going to now take this moment and try and save again. That's going to be the same exact roll as before. So you see her budge, but she doesn't really get to move. And she just says, "You're making a poor decision."
So I make another attack at her.
All right.
It's an 18.
Hits.
Oh no.
I'll step back and just
I do 20 radiant damage.
Oh, jeez.
20 radiant damage. All right.
I'll just step back and hurl produce flame at her.
Okay.
No
It's
advantage,
a
but I
regular
don't
hit.
care. Yeah. 23.
Hits.
7
Wow.
fire damage.
7 fire damage?
Yeah.
So for a moment, with all this force, she falls over. And you think for a moment the lights have gone out. But there's just that one hit point worth of life in her eyes, staring at both of you. The rabbit approaches her. The rabbit sees all this going down, jumps down, and just stands in front of her. What will you do?
Did she make the save on the hold person?
Yeah, because Pink just did his, so yeah, I'll make another save. So it's gonna be, what is the DC?
15 wisdom.
Her arms seem to loosen up.
But is she still, like, pretty much unable to do anything?
She hasn't done anything. She's just trying to get herself back up now.
Yeah, because if she makes the save, it's at the end of her turn. So she's able to move now.
And she just says,
I'm gonna...
please.
I'm gonna walk up to her and not trying to, like, do damage to her or anything, but I guess you could call it...
You can do a non-lethal attack.
Yeah, my plan was basically to just, like, put my foot on top of her to keep her down in hopes that she's weak enough to where that's enough to keep her down.
All right. Go ahead and give me a strength check, we'll say.
That is an 18.
18. With her strength of that much, and her rolling at disadvantage, you're able to keep her down. She just goes back down to the ground and looks up at you. There's a bit of a sadness in her eyes.
You pretended to need help. You pretended to show vulnerability. You pretended all throughout that dangerous trek here just to strip us of all of our items and try and kill us. Why should we have any empathy for you?
I think that's your decision. What sort of people are you? Are you like me? Or are you different?
Tell me, if you are in our shoes, what would you do?
Who knows?
You already appealed to our sense of humanity for days on end, just to lure us out here. You do so again, even just in the what sort of people are we? What sort of person have you been? If you had it if you had it your way, you'd be laughing with your sister. As we are left to die.
She chuckles at that comment.
I presume sister, at least. I raise my hand. I stretch out
She
2
closes her
fingers
eyes.
as I send 2 beams of Eldritch Blast towards her.
All right. I guess roll to hit.
The first beam is a 25, the second is a 21.
Her head explodes. The other rabbit winces at this and runs off, seemingly through. Interestingly, in this room, there seems to be some sort of crack at the bottom of the wall that the rabbit runs off through and disappears.
I'll step off of her chest.
Out from under her body, as you release this pressure, rolls that glowing vial that she had grabbed.
The deed is done.
So it is. Now we just need to get out. By the way, that spell she threw at me was a charm. There was by no means any way I was going to let her get away with that again.
Didn't have to be this way.
No, it did not.
And with that, a third torch lights up.
Well, I guess let's continue.
Yes, let's keep moving.
All right. Which door do you choose?
I guess L1.
L1?
Yeah.
All right. Stepping through, you of course are once again sucked through, leaving the body of Sadie behind. As you find in front of you a strange room that, well, what makes it strange is that it doesn't look like this room that you were just in. There's only the door that you came through. Lying on the ground looks to be a child encased in a crystal.
What color's the crystal?
Purple.
Purge the crystal.
And that's where we're going to leave it off.
Oh boy, what a heavy session.
Well then, you've got Sadie killed. You've gotten farther into this dungeon. You've seen the very brink of death.
And we didn't die.
And didn't die.
We didn't die. Yet.
You're
There's
only
still
halfway
plenty
through
of
this puzzle room, at least.
dungeon. Yeah.
And no more good soup.
No more
You are
good
out of
soup.
soup.